an evil here. Something I've felt before.
I loved The Conjuring Last Rites. And it's really fascinating to me how it gives us, I think, the most complicated and in-depth perspective on Judy and Lorraine's relationship, especially how one's visions affect the other and vice versa. Vera, can you talk about bringing that dynamic to life with an adult Judy and what Mia brought to the role?
God, it was just perfect casting. That's the thing that they always nail about every Conjuring. They just cast, well, all the roles, but the kid roles and Judy, like that was a tall order to see how is our Judy grown up and who is she going to be and now as a 20-something-year-old and it was incredible finding that with Mia. We were immediately close. She and I just have a similar sense of everything. Like that's a humor, like Patrick will tell you, like we have the same cackle. Like it was just like there was very little work, behind the scenes work to be done. We just clicked in each other immediately. I mean, maybe that's one large part willingness, but she's a fantastic lady. She's a fantastic young lady. And you know, and we just worked really hard, like knowing that the history of Lorraine and Judy and the history of Lorraine shielding Judy, you know, from her supernatural signal, like for all these years. And now she's picking up these frequencies and Lorraine knowing how difficult that static can be and how draining that static can be. And yet, you know, it's just coming to that almost maternal last rites, right? This are the last rites for Lorraine of maternity. She, you know, she knows that like the spiritual world doesn't come with a mute button. She can't just mute it, or maybe she can, and it takes years and years to be able to know how to do that because these forces at play are so dark and diabolical and strenuous. And so it's like, you know, establishing all that dynamic, the history, like and picking up where they leave off at the top of this film, and it was such a joy to sort of figure out with Mia. She's a fantastic actress, and absolutely. I think nailed it.
Yeah, yes. And I mean, you guys all nailed it. I really love how we are seeing this kind of like their final case, first of all. But I know, Patrick, you kind of like said it was like you're saying goodbye to Ed. And yet, New Line boss Richard Brenner said this is just the end of phase 1 of the Conjuring universe. Could phase 2 have retired Ed, do you think? Or would you guys ever want to come back if there are adjacent films? Or are you guys done with this phase?
I love all the I
love all the speculation because like
I love it, like phase 1. I've never heard that.
I've neither.
Information today. I have no idea. I have not. It's so hard. I cannot realistically separate me and Vera from The Conjuring. So I have no idea what that means. If they went off and did a Conjuring movie without us, I don't even know what to say to that.
Pitchforks.
How to name it something else. I mean,
I don't know what that means. I don't know. I mean, all I know is this is the end of our journey right now. And that's how we approach this. And it's definitely the rightful way to end this series that we've created right now. You know, I mean, sure, we could go. We're in our 50s and Lorraine lived till she was 90 and Ed's in the 70s. So we're still around. There's that. But I don't know what that means for, there's so many other questions that are above our pay grade and really our responsibility. You know, we're not creators, we're not producers on this. So we don't know some grand plan that we're withholding information. You know?
No,
absolutely.
Tiana, as far as we know, we hung up the rosaries. Crucifix is back on the wall. Like, that's it. Our flashlights have run out of battery.
Well, you know, that final act was perfection. So thank you both for going out with a bang.
Thank you so much.
Have a wonderful rest of your day.
This thing in your house is a demon.